I caught my ex in a love triangle with my best friend. I never thought I'd be the person to find my world turned upside down over a simple text. My name's Jenna, and I was dating Mark for about 2 years. We had a beautiful relationship, filled with late-night drives through the city and weekend hikes. We were even talking about moving in together. But one night, everything changed. It was a Friday. A night when Mark usually kept his phone on silent while we spent time together. But when I reached for it to play some music, a notification popped up, a message from someone named Sarah. I didn't recognize the name, but my gut twisted as I read, "Can't wait to see you again. Let's keep this our little secret." My heart raced as I felt panic clawing at my insides. I confronted him immediately, hoping it was some misunderstanding. But when I asked about Sarah, Mark turned pale. He stammered, "She's just a friend." But the way he avoided eye contact and fidgeted with his hands told me everything I needed to know. The next day, I was a wreck. I decided to do some digging. My best friend Kelly, who knew Mark well, suggested I talk to her about it. We met up at our favorite cafe, and while I was sharing my worries, I noticed her acting oddly distant. The tension in the air was palpable, but I brushed it off. It wasn't until she took too long to respond that I began to suspect something was wrong. Finally, she blurted out that Mark and Sarah had gotten much closer than I thought. Hiking trips, secret meetups, the works. I was devastated. The twist. I later found out Sarah was Kelly's childhood friend. I felt betrayed by 2 people I trusted. Had they been laughing behind my back all this time? My head was spinning. I decided I needed to confront both of them. When I showed up at Mark's apartment later that day, he was shocked to see me. I called out Sarah's name, my voice thick with emotion. I wanted answers, but I wasn't prepared for what happened next. Mark confessed everything. He'd been having an emotional affair with Sarah, and worse, Kelly had known from the start but didn't tell me. My heart shattered. I wanted to scream, to cry, but all I could manage was a whisper. Why? Mark said he got scared of commitment, and Sarah, she just knew how to make him feel alive. Sitting there, I had to make a choice. Do I throw them out of my life forever, or do I let them explain themselves? I felt torn. My history with Mark was filled with love. Yet, with this betrayal, I felt suffocated. Days passed as I reflected on everything. I could hear their laughter in my mind, images of them together, and it made my stomach turn. I decided to put my thoughts into action. I organized a dinner with both of them, aiming for closure. At the dinner, the atmosphere was tense. I could feel my heart pounding as I looked at both of them. It felt surreal to be there with the 2 people who'd hurt me the most. I realized I had a decision to make. Would I forgive them for the betrayal, or was it time to cut ties and rebuild my life? As the night progressed, I looked as Mark hung his head in shame while Sarah avoided eye contact. This wasn't just about betrayal, it was about my future. Am I the bad guy for wanting to move on but still loving him? What would you have done?